Rav, there we go. I hated on retail WoW. New Rav video. We seen the previous one. I don't know. I think like we seen it together. Oh shit! I spoiled myself. There's gonna be more lemon pepper shit.
I went into my first retail experience like you would expect any classic Andy to do, with an extreme bias against every single thing that is different, and I don't think I gave it a fair chance, but I still learned a few things. For starters, retail players are apparently unable.
Honestly, I can see why he chose the dragon, but to start as a new player in retail, when you have the mentality of a vanilla player, I would have started with something more fantasy-like. Maybe the DK or the warrior again. You know, something, but Drake, the Evoker, is not really... too poor even for me. And I'm a retail player, but this shit is cringe as hell for me. Gameplay is decent, but... But shut the fuck up. Do you know how this shit works? Like, why would they choose retail shit is rich over... Oh my god, this guy. Oh, my brain. He wants to experience the lore, so he doesn't choose the fucking exile rich. And he's not AI. God fucking damn it. Oh, damn. You mean the voice is AI? Oh, you're making my brain hurts. Oh god.
For example, I followed the storyline that was default shoved down my throat, which took me to Dragonflight after the intro.
Yeah. Oh god, oh my god. If you're a new player to retail, you probably don't even know, if you don't, go out and read shit, what time walking zone is. Like, and you, as a new player, want to experience, like, if you do a drag tier, doing a Dragonflight world quest, cioè the Dragonflight lore, is just a normal and correct thing to do. It's like, it's so logic, it's... crazy how he doesn't get it. Like, what the fuck? It's the only wrong thing in this whole video is Blizzard. The leveling system that they did in Blizzard is wrong. What they should do is very simple. You do every expansion, you do the most important dungeons, you do the most important raids, you do the most important part of every expansion story. Okay, with all the 3 raids, you see the cinematic and blah blah. And once you finish the most important part of the campaign, the most important raids, the most blah 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 of everything, then and only then you can move up to the next expansion. Okay, so for example, in vanilla you play a few zones that are important to the story, so you go like in Silitus, you go in the other thing, and you play the first raid, and then you go in the second zone, important to the lore. In vanilla you cannot really do that, but you can try. So you do the thingies, and then you go. Anyway, in TBC you do the Outlands, you do a bit of Nagra, you do a bit of that, and then you go into the raids. For the Wrath of the Lich King, you do a bit of this, a bit of that, and then you go inside the raid, kill the Lich King, move on, and blah blah blah, blah blah blah. And for Legion, you skip every single zone that it isn't the island from Tomb of Sargeras. You maybe do something from Suramar, you do a bit of this, a bit of that, you go on Argus, you do something on Argus, and move on. This is the best way, my opinion, that the experience should be handled for a new player. This is what they should do, this is what it should have been, and I don't know why they did not fix it. It would have been such a better experience for everyone. Like, reliving the thing, you do the follower dungeon shit, I don't give a fuck. You go against Argus, you do your... Because some of those raids are such beautiful cinematic. Like, Argus was such a beautiful fight. Ragzaket was a really beautiful fight. We have Wrath of the Lich King, it was simple, but yet still a very beautiful fight in his way of being, I'm a bit annoyed by this, but whatever.
40 minutes into my first retail experience,
see, that's why also
that apparently I should have been born into this world knowing about.
Life was your fault. So painful to watch. Just do the mechanics.
That also just is a known fact that
do the mechanics, and you could say the same thing to the other, 4 people in the dungeon, maybe. Do the mechanics. There were also other 4 people that could have done the mechanics, you know. And if you don't know the mechanics because no one explains them to you, you cannot do the mechanics, you fucking deep shit. Anyway, whatever, sorry. I'm gonna try to stop a bit less for now. Sorry.
Supposed to do it.
It's the healer's job to hit the
But in spite of me apparently missing retail employee onboarding
Yeah.
and having a strong first impression of the community.
Might be the worst video in the history of YouTube.
God, I always say the classic players, sorry, are more toxic, but these people are trying so hard to make him quit. Like, what the fuck? I've never had a bad experience that I remember with a retail player, like face to face, in game. Okay, in game. But right now, man, I hope those are like classic player undercover because it's making me getting pissed
Found myself wanting to log
forever.
back in.
Poor guy.
You see, at first I saw
Cannot
a
even
fun
fucking
kit where
try.
This was my main ability.
I know it's a bit cringe. I don't like it
fell
as well.
into the trap of thinking this Disney shit isn't for me.
Be our guest. Be our guest. Put our service to the test.
And thinking there's no way retail
Okay.
is harder than classic WoW.
Oh, so he reached midnight. Okay. Yeah, the line "I don't feel like retail is harder than." It's a very good one, but amazing. 10 out of 10.
But then I was met with the
Yeah.
talent tree with countless options,
Talent tree.
combinations, and
Talent tree is hands off the best iteration of the talent tree. I don't really like the hero talents. They make the class a bit too narrow on the choices that you make, like the sub specialization of the specialization. Not a big fan. I'd rather have more point on the board in general, but I like it. I cannot complain. This is the best talent system that we have. I'm happy that he reached actually level 90, so he can explore. So he did commit until the end. Sorry again. I'm gonna reassume with the video.
to theory craft a way to all buff that one ability. Disintegrate channels 20% faster. Your blue spells can sometimes bust an instant
I'm very sorry though that he has the one button ability in bar.
proc. Now all spells have a chance to proc a free disintegrate. Baja Blast Breath deals 16% more damage.
Yeah, there's a lot of things, but at the end of the day, you don't even realize everything is working.
Scam discount on disintegrate.
Unless you're a super pro player, you don't really look at this shit.
Holy shit with eternity surge procs.
You copy the highest build and you're good.
Flying in the sky drop can't find nukes on combat. Fuck 4 targets where hit every second in combat makes your Baja Blast
Okay.
a bit harder. And before you know it, you took that one lousy flaccid ass ability and theory crafted a dozen ways to empower it, so now
Yeah.
you are projectile vomiting aerial banging groups hitting insane 5 target Baja Blasts. Your baby dragons are flying above dropping nukes. You are more buff than Larry Wheels, but the mobs are the ones getting cut. There's 50 things buffing your next disintegrate, only to be doing literally half of everyone else's damage. But that's where I see retail
Yeah.
being addicting. Theory
That's,
crafting what works and what doesn't. Knowing every node on this talent tree like
Yeah.
the back of your dick.
No.
So yeah, class.
I'm gonna be honest, I have, sorry again, I have the most fun when I play the warrior because I know the warrior like the palm of my hand. I know that class so much, even the nodes, I basically remember every nodes on a look, you know. If I look at the node, I know what everything does. And sometimes theory crafting my way, because our guild is not the strongest. Sometimes I have to pick talents that I would have never picked in any other scenario. So having the knowledge, you know, switch up the talent, to change my playstyle, to help my guild maybe, because we need a bit of, that, we are missing that, to complete, and then changing is some of the most exciting shit I can honestly have in this game. Every time I get to do that, I'm so thrilled. I love every second of it, personally. The best part of retail, in my opinion. Best, absolutely amazing feeling.
Is about your own story, your champion's journey while leveling. While there's even more story in retail, but it's just not yours. It's the lore that you get to experience. Max level in Classic is about how you got there and how your story was unique, while max level in Retail is about what you can do once you're there and how you can manipulate your talents and your playstyle in every situation to stand out.
Yeah.
They are two different games, not to be compared, but to be played in different ways, and knowing this I was ready to tackle Retail the right way, by immediately boosting to a level 80.
Ma... Oh, what do I see? Oh shit. Raven Retail. So you actually like the Evoker. Play Retail, Verlap, WoW. You actually tried a bit of Retail. I'm curious to see if the character down here are actually max level already, like level 80. Because I feel like he already played the Retail in the past. He moved a bit too comfortably around zones, you know. So I feel like he's hiding, you know, this character has never logged in. This character is in Don Moro, so it's a dwarf. This is the one that I used for the last video. So I feel like he already played a bit of Retail. But he doesn't want to really show, you know. I feel like he played a bit of... I almost want to bet that he has... look at how much character he actually has. Like, do you see the bar here? I'm willing to bet there's a few level 80 characters, if not even 90, you know? I'm willing to place the bet, huh? Let me see the other characters.
Now, believe it or not, if this is your first time landing Retail Row, it may be overwhelming because you have the campaign, which apparently you have to finish, but there's side quests too, and there's 69,000 videos saying jerk this NPC off in week 1 or you will be behind, and it can be
nah, don't, for every player, sorry again, don't listen to those fucking things. If you don't play on a mythic level, play the game. Please remember this, keep this in mind. If you wanna have the most fun in this game, play the game however you fucking want. During BFA, they told me you have to farm daily to obtain the shit to empower your neck. I never once did those things. I just played the game to have fun, learned my class. Guess what? I was top damage. Why? Because the rest of the guild was too focused on doing those stupid content to farm the neck, was getting tired to play the game, never actually put effort into the class and never learned the class. Play the game like you want, you'll have more success, more fun, stay more, and do more things. So remember, don't listen to those people. If you want to play the game in a hard way, obviously go for it. But don't be stressed by other players. If one player says, hey, but you haven't done this thing, tell him, shut the fuck up, you stupid piece of shit, you stinky ass beaver. Yeah. Because remember, you pay for the game, you play how you want. Don't let anyone tell you how to play the game. That's the most important part. That's why people become toxic. Play the game how you want. Sorry, go again.
For me, the only thing saving Retail leveling is rested XP, as I selected the guide to finish the campaign while getting to 90 the fastest way, as in a world of too many shiny...
Also this. Sorry again for pausing for the 90th time. I started leveling the Shaman. I leveled almost only with the ground mount and a few dungeons. It's such... If you want to play for the lore, because you're a lore character, lore person, sorry, try not using the flying mount, but just use the ground mount until level 90. I swear you're gonna have such a better time. Play, especially if you have already... two things. If you have already done... No, let me scrap 1 second. If you are someone that has already done the campaign but fast and want to experience it again, or you are approaching now the campaign for the first time and you have all the time in the world, because remember, you have 1 more week before shit actually comes out, take the time and try leveling 1 to 90, only with the quest on the ground mount. You will have such a different experience, it doesn't even compare. It's such a better experience. I'd recommend more for someone that hasn't discovered anything yet. So a first-time player for the expansion. It's such a better feeling. It's insane. You should try it. Absolutely.
I could fall back
Sorry.
into the comfort of my trusty arrow. Multiple times the campaign would suggest I do one thing, but I trusted the arrow to guide me elsewhere, and while people were saying 88 to 90 feels like ass because the campaign runs out, then I still had 5 chapters left at 88 from following this guide. So if you are like me and need the extra guidance for retail,
the pace is amazing. Shut the fuck up. The pace is amazing. You don't rush to level 90, you actually take some time. It's not insane, you take some time. I love it. The pace is amazing because you can waste time on secondary quests. Because before you made one secondary quest and that's it. The campaign already overleveled you. Fuck you. Too late. I love this pace. Shut the fuck up.
out my link below for 10% off
For me,
guide today.
it's amazing.
That said, I went into the chaos head on sticking to my original decision to roll an evoker mainly because of the but not long and I was welcomed into my first retail community.
Gays. Achievement point at 20. You know what this feels like? This feels like you created the guild yourself just for this skit. But we are gonna appreciate it anyway. We are gonna appreciate it anyways.
This is Soda's guild, so I'm debating invoicing him when this video gets demonetized.
Oh damn,
but it
I didn't
wasn't
know.
the most sus thing I experienced that
That's
night.
cool then.
Save my kitty, Mr. Paladin.
That said, as a classic Andy, what's the hate when the main city is Silvermoon?
See what I say? Like if you look at those people rushing to and we look at this guy gets it. This guy here, he gets it. And Rev is getting it as well. It's such like the entrance like this on the new Silvermoon is so beautiful. Like it's such a it's so beautiful. Even flying, you have a different feeling. But going, like this place is beautiful. Whoever says otherwise, shut the fuck up. I mean, it's poorly coded. That's true. I always lose frame rate, but
Anyways,
it's
I
insanely
decided to
good.
stream my journey because I figured I would actually benefit from some backseating, given I didn't even know that healers need to interrupt this.
Healer's job to interrupt eruption. Dog shit slot videos.
But there were some things that I didn't expect I would learn.
Are you aware you're playing Alliance and not Horde? I'm pretty sure I'm on Horde.
Oh no.
Am I on Horde or Alliance right now? I'm on Alliance.
Yeah, so I literally picked the most populated Horde realm with most guilds and most players. That's literally
Oh, damn.
99%
Oh,
Horde
damn.
players, only to accidentally make an Alliance character, which would cost
That's not a
30
problem,
bucks,
though.
aka not worth. I would never spend money on a game. And it wasn't long before I realized I was in the outnumbered faction.
Yeah. That's the problem. Even with the fact that you can...
A douche canoe level 90 with
Ah.
nothing to gain from killing me decided that he would camp my spawn like a grade A certified fillet of asshole was about to ruin my night until I remembered my training.
Classic dog shit player.
My gratitude.
De-escalate the situation. And then attack when they are least expecting it.
I think they are FK, honestly. And yeah, they
Just
DC'd.
got that guy flat out banned from that combo. I know a guy who worked for Blizzard.
So I worked at Blizzard for 7 years.
It wasn't long before I ran into my second
Amazing.
Valley of Trials, but this time I was equipped with the power of the one button to rule them all.
Yeah, the one button is not yeah, no, just honestly, just learn your class. You're gonna have way more fun like this. Brother, is that the extended version of Lemon what? Let me hear it again. What the I didn't realize for a second. He extended lemon pepper wings as the comment task. That's insane. Let me hear it again. Wait.
I slowly became
Amazing. Clap. Amazing. Incredible. I love it. I love it.
I'm skilled in finding players who were AFK and taking advantage of them. Growing in my toxic ways as I would get them low and let an NPC kill them
Oh,
to
that's
hurt
so
their
toxic.
durability, which occasionally did backfire as apparently retail classes just have entire populations of zombies at their disposal.
Wrong target to attack, huh? You don't really know how to fight a DK. Oh damn. Oh damn, it's not very used to Okay.
Anyways, retail is full of these little puzzles and they apparently scale off of a player's IQ as some people get the toddler ones.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Find the cog moving in a different direction than others.
Oh, I hated this one so much. Like, the fact that it was a different color, actually, and not just the movement, pissed me off so much. Because I thought, there's no way it's the different color as well, right? So I look at them, my eyes tricked me a few times. I could not believe my eyes. It was actually the different one. I hated it so much. Like, you think there's no way it's the different one, right? Every time. There's no way. Correct? No, it's the different one. So, yeah. I was very sad seeing
While
that.
others are over here literal frog status having to click 9 things in a specific order.
You did it!
That said, of all
Very-
retail experiences
very-
as a classic Andy, I appreciated that this one took me to some familiar places.
Yeah.
Where I learned legendary old bosses got laid off and replaced with some DEI higher.
That's gotta be racist.
Who just flat out gave up when the going got tough.
Pussy.
Anyways, I was loving
That's what I said. Arastor's story was
part
so
of the
good.
campaign. I was in the Arathi Highlands, I was in the Burning Steppes, I even had points where there were tons of other players around me.
Yeah.
A perfect opportunity for some AoE begging.
Nice gear, everyone.
And admittedly, there are some quality of life changes from Classic that are nice.
OMG, I can mine. Mounted, the world is good.
Now let's ride!
I can mine while mounted, the word is good, is actually very good. No, interrupt recruit. Dispel the hot, no, Rob, no.
Alright, so
Dispel
PvP
the
just was
hot.
not fun and the karma of killing AFK players turned out to be a bitch when I was trying to find something in my footage and 2 shamans Eiffel towered me.
Oi,
Only to learn that
karma.
they are about to have their life privileges revoked.
It was FK as well. Please don't tell me you're using the one button. And yeah, that's what I was about to say. Yeah, Drake, you don't really want to charge. You don't really want to charge in announcement shaman with your Drake. You know, you have to kind of keep your distance.
It was
Nice
at
try,
this
Rav,
point
nice
where I
try.
did my first dungeon #theory craft baby as I was smoking this group who I repetitively flamed for being lazy and not pulling big enough until I was later informed that they are literally NPCs, who diffed me in damage most of the time, and the one time I decided to pull the whole room because the AI tank was being slow as shit they flat out rage quit on me. That's where I discovered Delves, which seemed like single player dungeon.
I swear, follower dungeon is the worst experience ever. Never do follower dungeons, guys. You're gonna ruin your experience. I like the elves, but sometimes they are confusing. That's right. I agree.
And I've been giving retail the benefit of the doubt so far, but someone needs to tell them this is not what a murloc sounds like.
Hey, this one has the throat problem. He
This
went
was
to
when
the
I did
doctor,
my
I saw him
first
yesterday.
real dungeon and discovered that mages are still Blizzard's favorite child.
Yeah.
My group's healer left me with more than a few questions. And then we got to the final boss where the
You have to keep in mind one thing though, Rav. I don't know if you... In vanilla there's nothing called scaling, but here there's something called scaling. So that mage is probably level 80 with huge gear. So don't really look at the damage. I don't know if you're probably never gonna see this clip, but don't look at the damage of the dungeon leveling up. You know, it doesn't really make sense. Don't do that. Just wait till level 90, gear a bit, and then look at the damage then.
shows
Never
that I may have
died.
died, then got rezzed, then immediately died again, but I still think Classic is harder. Anyways, we now live in an age where the most contested loot is freaking bookshelves. But it was at this point where I finished the quasi-ancestral lore of Illyria and her son,
Yeah.
completing the campaign with literally a half a bar till 90. If that's not an insane flex for rested XP guides, I don't know what is, as all I had to do was eavesdrop on some shitters and thus ding.
GG, ding 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 for
I
your
was a
90.
where I would unlock the fabled midnight endgame.
What do we do now? What do you mean? Now we can finally play the game.
Yeah. I'm curious. I'm curious to see more, honestly. I'd like to see him do some Mythic Plus and raiding. Well, thanks for the video, Rob. Very good video. Let's see some of the comments right now. Peekaboo can find New York on the map there. Cookies for those listening. Flaming the NPC character in the follower dungeon was so fun. I did that as well. They're such a bad. Employee onboarding. I really hope he keeps playing just to experience M+. Yeah, same. How do you have not a million subs is beyond me. Yeah, he does very good content, but you know, WoW and LOL don't really. LOL more, but WoW doesn't really give you many subs. How do you, I've never played WoW, I'm just feared the Lemon Pepper Wings remix as rent-free in my head. Dude, what, to make it into a full-fledged song and watch it hit the charts. The classic era parse with the toy keyboard got me, yeah, got me as well. Very accurate though. Well guys, thanks for watching, go follow Rav as well, let me subscribe. Absolutely love the video. I'm gonna leave it in the description below. Go sub and like the video as well. Guys, thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye!